Day 15 in my 30 ways in 30 days of why I am choosing to not participate in recession. I have used wise stewardship in the handling of the resources God has given me. I have been faithful with a little, and God is increasing me to be faithful over much. I am continually sowing seeds for success, and I will reap a harvest if I do not grow weary or lose heart. My diligent hand makes me rich. Best-selling author Darren Hardy, in his book, The Compound Effect, states that small, seemingly insignificant actions can lead to huge results over time. He challenges that he could be put in any profession at the lowest level and given a little time would be among the leaders of the industry, because he claims that success can be broken down into little decisions and habits applied every day. The rule of 72 for investing is similar in that a little bit invested can grow slowly over time until one day the interest on the interest on the interest compounds to a significant sum of money. Albert Einstein declared this compounding effect to be the seventh great wonder of the world. Of course, God created that system and told us about it at the beginning of time. He put man in a garden and told him to tend it and keep it. The farmer is the best example of this compounding effect, as he invests a small amount of seed, cares for it, nurtures it, and over time brings about a huge harvest, far bigger than the original investment amount. No, this is not me boasting about not participating in recession because I am independently wealthy from my investments I have made over my life. Wouldn't that be nice? But that's not the case. But the principle still applies today. It is not too late for me or anyone else. In fact, Genesis 8:22, God promises that while the earth remains, seed time and harvest shall not cease. That means as long as the sun rises in the morning and sets at night, as long as summer follows spring and winter follows fall, this principle will continue to work for us. Not only does the Father give us the system that works, but he even provides the seed. 2 Corinthians 9:10 says, "May he who supplies seed to the sower and bread for food supply and multiply the seed you have sown and increase the fruits." Now, the context of this verse applies toward giving as the seed, and I cover generosity specifically in another 30 for 30, but the principle applies with other seed as well. Here are some other seeds that we sow, intentionally or unintentionally. Well, we know that our words are seeds. We eat the fruit of our lips from King Solomon, and Jesus says, the sower sows the word. Our diligent work is seed. Proverbs 14:23 says, in all labor there is profit. And Proverbs 10:4, diligent hands bring wealth. Our faith is a seed. If you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can say to your mountain, be removed. Your talents and giftings are a seed. One of my favorite parables of Jesus is the parable of the talents. And I am aware that the talents spoken of is actually the name of their money. It's a measurement level during that time period, and not the English word talent, meaning a person naturally endowed with ability. That said, it totally applies. Your talents and giftings are totally currency. Cash in on that. God totally wants us to use our talents and giftings to prosper. It was the servants that increased their talents that were awarded as faithful servants. Self-control and self-discipline are seeds, and nobody likes to hear that. We are talking about our daily habits and disciplines that keep you at peak performance. How you eat, how you spend your time. Notice I said spend your time, because time is totally a currency. How much sleep do you get? How much exercise? Proverbs 24:33 in the Message paraphrase says this: a nap here, a nap there, a day off here, a day off there. Sit back, take it easy. Do you know what comes next? Just this: you look forward to a dirt poor life with poverty as your permanent house guest. Oof. Here's another heavy. Proverbs 29:17 in the TGP, or the Timmy G paraphrase. When you have lost your vision for the future, you will easily cast off the self-disciplines that allow you to take advantage of the opportunities when they come. Speaking of vision for the future, your imagination are seeds. How you see yourself and your future directly impacts your results. Habakkuk 2:2, write the vision and make it plain, that he may run who reads it. Philippians 4:8, think on these things. Proverbs 23:7, as a man or woman thinketh, so are they. And finally, the condition of your heart and soul is a seed. Proverbs 4:23, above everything else, guard your heart, for it is the source of life's consequences. And then there's 3 John chapter 1, verse 2, beloved, I pray that you may prosper in all things and be in health, even as your soul prospers. But Tim, it is already recession. I've already lost my vision for the future. It's a famine in here. It's winter. In Genesis 26, the land was in famine. And in verse 12, Isaac sowed into that land, and in the same year reaped 100-fold return because the Lord blessed him. Funny thing about the compound effect, 0 times 100 is still 0. You have to invest something for the Lord to bless it. Ecclesiastes 11:4, he or she who watches the wind, waits for the conditions to be perfect, will not sow, and they who regard the clouds will not reap a harvest. Ecclesiastes 11:1 and 2, cast your bread on the surface of the waters, be diligently active, make thoughtful decisions, for you will find it after many days. Give a portion to 7 or even to 8, for you do not know what misfortune may occur on the earth. Translation, sow your seed, not a little, of many kinds, because you don't know which ones will produce fruit and when. Think multiple streams of income by investing your talents in many ways. Focus on planting seeds. Every day, in every way, the harvest will come. We have that promise. I am opting out of the effects of recession because I have good seeds in the ground that will soon be ready to harvest, and I am continually planting more seeds for my success. While the earth remains, God has given us a universal principle that works in every economy, every country, for every person. Not only does He provide the system, He even provides the seed. Here's today's declaration. My mind is alert to receive creative ideas, content, and inventions. Like a farmer, my hands are skilled to perform the work that will bring my success. My ears are tuned to the voice of the Holy Spirit, and the voice of a stranger has no power over me. I heed the voice of wisdom. Which of these seeds have you planted that you can be expecting a harvest from? What seed can you plant today that will bring a harvest in the future? Go plant some seeds today.